Coach, a tough weekend. What do you want to see out of your team in practice this week?
I want to see consistent hard work, as I thought we showed in the tournament. Sometimes the end result doesn't really reflect on how hard a team is working. We just have to play smarter. We spent most of our day yesterday going through things that are important details on defense and things that we must do on offense. Our setters are taking another look at, and just things that will make us better and teach us how to win, especially in a close one. So that's really one of the most important things. But our home tournament that we had provided us with a lot of great experience, and we saw teams that were strong passing teams and good defensive teams, and that we needed that. That really pushed us. We lost a 5-set match, a 4-set match, and a 3-set match. So it kind of went the gamut, and at least 4 of those sets were by 2 to 3 points. So we're often there, but we're not knowing how to push through that. So that's kind of what our day was directed toward again yesterday, and will be through the week until we take off. So I feel like we have to take care of our serving game a lot better if we're going to play well and come out strong in matches, and really just find more offensive consistency for our attackers and have Hayden or Gracie, whoever's in that lineup, make the best decisions possible. And that's, again, a big learning process for us. So, but I thought we worked hard together. We passed well. We often tripped over ourselves in the little things that just more timely, louder communication can help solve those little things and turn errors into points more often. I really was pleased with our block, how solid our block was this weekend, and we were kind of even if you look at the totals for opponent stats and ours, and we're actually working on a few more things this week that I know will help us be even stronger for this coming weekend. But very pleased with the swing block and what we're learning and how well Tanya's teaching that. And our passing was some of the best it's been this weekend. So it didn't always reflect the offense that we had, but we hope it will more this weekend. Each of the passers have been working so hard on their posture and really putting that ball more toward the net so we don't feel out of system. And that's getting better. Now our offense, our hitters, our setters have to show the good results of that. So that's really our key focus, especially as we go over to Illinois State. I was going to go through a couple of our top ones. Brooke Jackson, thought she played a great weekend, the most versatile player on our team. Helped us right, helped us a little bit left. She's doing some passing. I was really pleased with Brooke's performances. And Ellie Hansen, who made the all-tournament team, obviously played a full game each time we played out on the weekend. Also very happy with freshman Chelsea Williams. She's really picking up what we do on our offense and how our setters are going to handle things. And she put down 3 kills per set, so I'm very pleased with that. Ellie, I mentioned all-tournament team with close to 4 kills per set, and I really liked how she dug the ball. She's reading well, and she had 51 total digs, which is just about 4 per set as well. And so for left side 6 rotation to do that is what you expect, and she's really answering the call for us. I wanted to also mention, our middles. I thought that Gentry Warwick, she had 1 block per set. That's not easy to do. It sounds like just a little bit, but she's touching a lot of balls, but at least once per set she puts it to the floor. And Maggie McCurry, our senior middle, is right behind her. So that was a lot of fun to watch those two go to work. Other than that, we just look forward to another competitive weekend, and we're on the road again, so it's fine with me.
This upcoming weekend, you travel west to take on St. Louis, New Mexico State, and Illinois State in the Redbird Classic. What can we expect from these opponents?
Well, I'll talk a little bit about each one. I know Allie Matters from when she was the head coach at Wright State and really lit that program up with her good coaching and recruiting. And now she's the head coach at Illinois State, so it'll be fun to see her and play against her team again. I saw Allie transform the Wright State program in a very short amount of time, so I'm sure she's going to do the same there. She was Coach of the Year for the Horizon League, and then she went on to earn, which is not easy, the Northeast Regional Coach of the Year. So those are very prestigious, and it's nice to see more and more strong women get into coaching, to coach women, actually. But couple of things I wanted to mention. They played a really, really tough schedule. So our records are about the same, but I looked at the schedule, and she's playing some real top opponents, including some top 20. And so they're still trying to find their stride like we are, which is understandable. But very, very excited about going over there. I know, and just looking at their stats real quick, they have a right side hitter, number 19, who I think is a player to stop. She's very effective for them. And we'll be also looking at their outside hitter, number 7, who seems to be the go-to for now. I know things change a lot as we move into each weekend. So they'll be a good opponent. It's always fun. They get a good crowd down there. I haven't been there for a while, but last time I'm sure they had over 1,200 people, maybe more. So it's a lot of fun to play there. St. Louis, our first opponent, they have Andrea Beatty, a new head coach, first year. She played several of her years as a Billiken there at St. Louis, so that's got to be fun for her to be back home, I guess. And Andrea established herself, and she was actually described as a dynamic winning coach by some assistants some head coaches that she worked for prior to becoming a head coach. And I was really impressed to read that. So another strong woman in the game. With her first season being at St. Louis, she really fields kind of a veteran team. And I just looked like, wow, they have a lot of seniors, and they're going to be pretty decent. I know they run an offense that is pretty consistent, but they're fairly quick at running it. And I'll mention a few go-tos. I think number 6, Hanson, is going to be a go-to on their outside. She's a senior. Mattingly, number 21, will be a middle go-to for them. And number 14, Rice, is a hitter to stop definitely on their right side again. So both those teams have some decent pin hitters, which is going to be a good challenge for us. And they have an arena that's big like ours, and I think that'll be great for us to get back into a bigger arena, which is awesome. And then finally, last but not least, I believe we play the New Mexico State first day, second match. And Mike Jordan's been there 26 years, and he's done a great job with the Aggies as I look through things. And I'm not sure, we might have played them one other time, but I'm not sure if we actually did. This might be our first time with them. They finished 16-12 in the WAC last conference season, and as I glanced at their roster, they had 3 seniors and 4 juniors, and they're a very athletic team, very versatile. And I see them running, as a result of that, kind of a complex, unusual offense that I haven't seen before ever, but there's always a first time. And I think that will provide us with some really good challenges and some new challenges that make us uncomfortable so that we deal with it and just figure it out and do it. And that's the value of all these pre-MAC tournaments that we're attending. So, again, they have a right side, number 24, who leads their team in kills, and she's close to 4%. So I think every match is going to have different challenges, as I said last week, and they did, and that'll happen again this week. And I hope we can just get over that hump that we're in, and when it's close, that we'll find a way to get it done. I couldn't be prouder of how hard this team is working, and we're ready to go again.